A house explosion on Detroit's east side. I'm Camila Mary. We'll have the latest coming up in a live report.
It has been a hot and muggy holiday weekend so far. Does that continue? And what about a return of some afternoon thunderstorms?
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
When we got here, the house had literally exploded.
Very scared. The noise was just tremendously loud.
We saw a lot of smoke.
It just was a ball of fire going up above the houses.
A deadly explosion leveling a house, sparking several fires and an investigation. Welcome to Fox 2 News at 10. I'm Dave Kinchen. The house explosion killing one person, the blast rattling the homes and nerves of several neighbors. Fox 2's Camila Mary is live tonight at that devastating scene with the latest. Camille?
Yeah, we have learned that one person was killed. Their remains being pulled out a short time ago, and we're waiting for an update from the Detroit Fire Department. But take a look at what happened earlier today.
We was at our house and we just hear the boom and the explosion. And I'm thinking we getting bombed or something.
It happened just before 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon on Detroit's east side. A house explosion on McCormick, not far from Ross. People living nearby hearing it and feeling it.
The roof starts shaking, everything starts shaking. I fell on the ground.
As soon as we came around the corner, I just see debris in the middle of the street. I see the house explode. I just see a lot of fire.
That fire spreading to 2 homes on either side of the house that exploded.
When I got on the scene, that middle structure just was a ball of fire going up above the house.
A man was able to get out of that house.
We didn't know what was going on. We saw somebody get dragged out. Like Emmanuel said, we saw somebody get dragged out the house.
He was burnt bad. Like, that's the worst burns I've ever seen in person.
I really want to know, how did this happen?
The individual said he was cooking and he went back to the kitchen. The kitchen was on fire. But as far as what caused the explosion, we don't know.
But another person, a woman, didn't make it out. Crews spending hours searching through the debris. A cadaver dog on scene assisting with that search. Shortly before 9 p.m., investigators located her remains.
I just want to know what caused the fire and what caused the house to explode, what caused all this mayhem.
And of course, that's the million-dollar question. What caused this fire? How did this happen? What caused this explosion? Of course, we are waiting for new information from the investigators. As soon as we get that, we'll be passing that along to you. Reporting on Detroit's east side, Camila Mary, Fox 2 News.
Camille, I can only imagine what neighbors are thinking with all of this. Are they pretty nervous? I mean, are the utility crews, not saying we don't know what it was, what caused it, but are they checking other homes? What's the vibe amongst neighbors there who may be concerned?
Yeah, it's been an all hands on deck ever since this happened at 4 o'clock. Obviously, neighbors are concerned, but so far, no other explosions, just this one. But again, what caused this, that remains to be seen.
All right, Fox 2's Camila Mary reporting live. Thank you so much.
Getting preliminary information that this is stemming from an illegal street gathering in this area. So we're just asking the community for their assistance.
Well, 3 teens are in critical condition after a shooting at what police call an illegal street party. Now, that's the word from investigators. One of the victims is 17 years old. The others are both 18. We're told it happened early this morning near West Outer Drive and Schoolcraft. Police need your help finding that shooter. If you have any information, you're asked to call the 6th Precinct at 313-596-5640. Again, that number is 313-596-5640. Well, there's new details tonight in a double fatal shooting at a playground on Detroit's east side. 2 men are now facing charges. 18-year-old Brandon Ware and 19-year-old William Wheeler are accused in the crime. Now, last week, police say that Ware opened fire at Skinner Playfield near Denby High School. 4-year-old Samir Grubbs and 18-year-old Davion Shelmanson Bay were killed. According to investigators, it started with an argument on a bus where someone took off a ski mask off the head of Ware's head. Now, we're told that Wheeler later drove to a playground where they thought other people were hanging out. That's when Ware allegedly opened fire. A 17-year-old was also shot in the leg but is recovering. And now to an update on a shooting just before the fireworks at the Ford fireworks show in downtown Detroit late last month. We're told one of the men wanted in connection to the shooting has been arrested. Markia Low-Steen Jr. is now behind bars. Police say the suspected shooter, 19-year-old Alfonso Cooper Jr., is still on the loose. He's accused of firing into a crowd gathered near Randolph and Larned Streets on June 23rd. 2 people were hurt, including a 17-year-old boy and a 22-year-old woman. Well, new tonight, a suspect is in custody after allegedly assaulting an 83-year-old Dearborn resident. It happened yesterday afternoon in the area of Michigan Avenue near Nowland Street. Police say the suspect beat the 83-year-old after a road rage incident before taking off. Well, today, the suspect was arrested after officers tracked down their dark green pickup truck. Anyone who knows anything about this, you're asked to call Dearborn Police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Well, the 4th of July weekend is in full swing. New York City right there, lit up by a dazzling mix of green and blue. The annual Macy's 4th of July fireworks show taking place last night over the East River. Millions taking in the shimmering sight in person and at home. Meanwhile, in our nation's capital, a patriotic blend of red, white, and blue bursting all over the National Mall. Hundreds of thousands gathered around famous landmarks to celebrate America's 249th birthday. And, of course, back here at home, a dazzling display of red and green really lighting up the sky last night in Clawson. And many say they look forward to this 4th of July show every year with some, well, they call it the best show around next to the Detroit fireworks downtown. All right, well, Derek Evers in. It's been hot, crazy hot. Great for fireworks, but not always cooling down at night. What are we in store for over the next few days?
Dave, a lot of people asking for and hoping for a bit of a reprieve from this heat. Now, we're not going to get it tomorrow, but we will get it late tomorrow night into Monday as some cooler air comes through thanks to a cold front. But even tonight, we are still in the low 80s. Detroit around 83, and you'll see those 77-degree numbers slightly farther off to the north. We avoided the rain out there for today, which was great. We had a lot of sunshine. It was, again, pretty hot as we saw those high temperatures in the low 90s. Here's the front right here. It's still going to take about a day to get to us, but we will see it as we head into the afternoon tomorrow. So for Sunday after 2 p.m., we do have an increased chance to see not only rain showers, but also some spotty thunderstorms. Some of those could pack a bit of a punch when it comes to rainfall totals and maybe even a little bit of gusty winds. This is 2:30. We do not anticipate any activity before then. It's all going to happen after that. So tomorrow, one more hot and humid day as we once again climb into the lower 90s. Scattered thunderstorms will pop up as we head into tomorrow. Some relief, though, on the way for Monday. We'll talk more about that cool down coming up in a little bit. Dave, back over to you.
All right. Sounds pretty good. Well, Royal Oak certainly has the remedy to beat this high heat this weekend. We're talking, of course, about Taco Fest, where there's more than just a bite to eat. Fox 2's Scott Wolchek taking us on a tour tonight.
Here's a little cheers to Royal Oak Taco Fest. We are here. We're cooling down with some frozen margaritas, and I have got John here. John, tell me, what is this that we're drinking?
Well, here at Taco Fest, we are making your slushy dreams come true with tequila.
Of course.
So on a hot day like today, you can come down, enjoy some fantastic tacos, take in some live music, and then, you know,
get a sip of this here.
Absolutely.
Tastes pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah. And what's great about this is when you come up to the booth, you basically can choose your style of tequila. We've got more tequila here than your cousin had at his wedding in Cancun, but we've got better music.
I love it. And speaking of the music, we've got some wonderful entertainment, and we also have, of course, tacos everywhere. Tell me about the food scene.
The food has just been amazing. I don't think I could eat another taco if I've tried. This is my 3rd day here, but every kind of taco you can think of there. If you're vegetarian, we've got a taco for you. If you love steak, if you love chicken, chorizo, it's all here.
Tacos, tequila, lucha wrestling. I mean, what else is there?
Well, there's a splash pad. There's free water today, and being that we're in downtown Royal Oak, we've got 50 cooling stations around here in downtown Royal Oak. You can pop in one of the bars and restaurants and visit one of the fine establishments here in Royal Oak, and then come back to the festival.
Of course, and you know what? It's awesome you guys have the free water, the cooling, the frozen marks, because it's a little spicy out here, you know, if you're eating tacos all day, but you can find it happening all weekend right here in downtown Royal Oak. For now, reporting out of Royal Oak, Scott Wolchek, Fox 2 News.